current hit, people have to respect your same way as the king. Because nobody can come boy and come call himself king and them not take a stage show yet, you know. And you do that. Every stage show me see upon back in the days and you take them so you don't have the kingship on the part there. But you have to have other part where that's why people are debate whether you are the real king. You have to understand that, bro. People have to look up to you as the king. That is the reason why ladies are going to church and people still see her as the queen. Because the girls, them, the female artists, them look up to her. Not just because she can DJ and she wicked. Them see how she work hard. Them see how she go and stand up with the man them and try high hand. So that is the reason why you see people still to this day are saying Lady Sa is the king, is the queen. Not just because of music. But them know say Lady Sa get whole heap of pressure. When them say yo Lady Sa too slack, she can't come on a stage show, she go out there and deal with them wicked. So she make the woman them have hope, say yo, we can do what Lady Sa do. You have to understand that. So, when we talk about the Drake thing, right? The things that the king are going to stand with me and say, boy, you know what? The artists them deserve to get proper, you know, credit when them do them thing. And if one artist are going to get credit, it only fear say the other artists them get credit as well. Because it makes sense to credit some people because them come from foreign and don't credit the dancehall artists them because Jamaica is like a small place and people don't know it. Seeing? So, lo and behold, the king. Hear the king's speech according to the Jamaica Star. I was paid. That the king reply. Or the king input on the whole thing. I was paid. Beenie Man slams Mr. Vegas for demanded credit for samples. And that's the headline, you know. Because it was a popular thing at that time to go against Mr. Vegas. The king can't rule so. No, king. The king can't rule so. Beenie Man slams. And you see how them deal your thing? Because them know say you sing wicked Islam and them a try clown you. Boy, Beenie Man slams Mr. Vegas. You think they never know what them a do? But Beenie Man slams Mr. Vegas. After them know say you sing wicked Islam, them a clown you. But the king would have pick up on that and put a fire upon them and say, yo, me no slam no Mr. Vegas, you know. Talk to me no people, man. You know, see, I play your king. I play on words them use by you, but you have to be educated to know these things. Maybe you look back now because you have bright people around you. So me willing to forgive you. To go talk against the young king or the prince. You know, see what they put? See that? Beenie Man slams Mr. Vegas. You think the man know them are right? You think a mistake? You think a coincidence, brother? But me not say nothing because the popular thing to do at that time was to join with the star and join with all of the other idiot them who are go against me. And they always go against me and then them look like fool down in the long run. Look and see. Wait, more to come. More to come. Beenie Man slams Mr. Vegas. Now you sing give me the girl them with the wicked Islam. So what can I headline that? They don't rate you. So Beenie Man slams Mr. Vegas for demanding credit for samples. Them couldn't find another word. Them couldn't find another word out of all of the word them in the vocabulary. Them couldn't find another word. Although Mr. Vegas has come out demanding that foreign acts, this is 2016 people, more to come. Although Mr. Vegas has come out demanding that foreign acts give dancehall artists credit for sampling their work, Beenie Man, who was sampled without credit, on Drake's hit record Controller, says once entertainers are paid for their work, nothing else matters. Well, Beenie Man, once Versus gave you an opportunity for the world to see you, nothing else matters, bro. Why? What's up with this? Nothing else matters. The whole world saw you. Swiss Beat and Timbaland gave you an opportunity and reminded the world that you are Beenie Man. What more matters? More to come. You see, education, them say, people think say this talk say education is the key, is a joke thing, you know. Education is a, listen me people. Education is really the key, you know. Because illiteracy is black people's problem. You have to understand that. Ignorance and illiteracy plague black people. And we'll forever do so until we start educate ourselves. Once a man is paid, what? The entertainer says once entertainers are paid for their work, nothing else matters. So Beenie, you slums Jesus take the wheel. Them not go can manage me boy, Jesus. Them not go can manage me boy. Education always win. It's how you getting emotional and running behind the whole thing now, you know. It's only you the match. If it make you have stress over them thing, you know, them not care about themselves. If a man a take crack, and you a tell the man, say, my youth, crack not good for you, and him still want to go take crack, why you stress out yourself? You don't have nothing better to do. You don't see coronavirus and one bag of something up on the land, and people want some, what, you can't make come together and just, you can't put, listen me, the time you take a post about Timbaland and Versus, you can't go to the government for upgrade the sex registry. So when people get deported from foreign, when molest people pick near foreign, when they come at Jamaica, them have to register. You can't talk about that. That's more important. You can't talk because this is, when I pressure me ends, you leave me brain. Because you know, make me come and talk about it for the star go right again. Say, next thing they go right, say, somebody dagger Vegas. So you can laugh. Oh, such and such dagger Vegas are talking about Versus and Beenie Man and Bounty Killer issue. Then they do it at Beenie Man slams Vegas. When? How? Why? Because they don't have respect for we. They don't have respect for we. That is how you speak about the king? Thank you, Barnes. You go see headline now. Mr. Vegas slams back Beenie Man. Yellow. Yup. Purple dead. Yellow. So the king said, once you get look at Trumps, nothing else matters. The king, you cannot be a king and say that king. I guarantee you Yellow Man would have never said that. Because Yellow Man faced it. All with, let me leave that. These comments, comments come months after Mr. Vegas lashed out against the Canadian rapper, selling the idea that he was using Jamaican acts without showing respect for their work, since neither of the four Jamaican artists who had their work sampled on Drake's Views album were not given any credit. 4. But the foreign artists that got sampled got credit. That is what I was talking about. Isn't it so? So, the king went on to say, let me read what is here. The king further stated that I'm paraphrasing. The king further stated that Mr. Vegas should consider theme own music that have been sampled by international acts instead of looking out for the interest of his fellow artists in the music industry. Let me read that again. I'm going to paraphrase so you can understand, with a little bit of patois. The king further stated that Mr. Vegas should consider or think about his own interest that have been sampled by international acts instead of looking out for the interest of fellow dancehall musicians in the industry. That's the words from the king, King Beenie Man, according to the Jamaica Star. Am I to believe that they're lying? No, I do not believe so, because the king would have come forward and said, I did not slam Mr. Vegas, and you misconstrued what I said. We did not, and we know the king run bright people, so it did not fix up. It never fix up. So we're going to leave it at what the star said. So now the king is asking us. This is current. The king for dancehall music is asking us. The king is asking us, if you are a creative, I'm reading what is here, okay? If you are a creative, a entertainer, or a contributor to dancehall and reggae music, talk up. Time now. Hashtag time now. Oh shit. What? The king this is 2016. The king further stated that Mr. Vegas should consider defending his own projects that have been sampled by foreign acts instead of looking out for the interest of his peers in the music industry. What? So we fast forward to 2020 and here comes the king now. If you are a creative, an entertainer, or a contributor to dancehall, to hashtag dancehall, hashtag reggae music, talk up. Hashtag time now. Next one, all hashtag dancehall music on all commercial radio stations.
Me love you know. Me love you know.
In our region, hashtag play dancehall and reggae. Next one, hashtag time now. Allow us entertainers and creatives the same opportunity as the other genres that borrowed our style. hack the king phone. Somebody, emergency. Somebody hack the king phone. Somebody hack the king's phone. Hurry up and check. Check quick. And the king said that. No. That's just not the king, people. No. You know what? I think the king should sue the Jamaica Star. Because this is not the same king. It can't be the same king. 4 years could not be such a difference in the king's life or in the king's mind. Or is it now that it is of importance to the king? But it was always of importance to the king. I don't understand. King, give me a ring. You know, I rate you big time. I rate you king. The king, in another quote, #dancehall deserves to be mainstream right across.
Me love for no.
You see, a person who ignore history, bound to repeat. You understand? That the king is now asking us to join with him. So what was I saying, 2016 king? Or am I to believe that you're now more educated than 2016? Well, I can work with that king. But just remember that some things that we put out there, and that include, and I'm speaking to myself as well, we have to be reminded that these things cannot be retracted just like this. Some things that we put out there is gonna stay. So sometimes it pays off if we think about the things that we put out, and I'm talking to myself as well. Because nothing me say, I may look back and say, boy, you know, so I could have said it differently. But one thing you will always know about me. It will never be, I will never say things because of selfish reasons. I will never say things to hurt, to purposely hurt another artist. I may criticize, but if I'm criticizing you, it's constructive. You understand? I want you to do better. It's when I say, if I say something about the state of the music, it's because I love to see the people them go out and can enjoy themselves. Because, you know, I fans them, and you don't want to lose the fans them. It's just like basketball. If everybody start play, you know, at a low standard, then the fans them are going to get turned off, and you know, say the basketball players are going to lose income. You understand? Ratings gone down. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. So if I see an issue with the dancehall music and I speak about it, I don't speak about it because I want to take somebody's space. I just speak about it because it feed me. See me have a roof over my head, all paid for. It's because of dancehall. I couldn't go dash it away and cuss it and say a Satan music and all them things there. That's why I turned back from Christianity in the first place, you know. Because when I go to church, them want me to cuss dancehall and denounce dancehall. Go back and watch the interview with them. And it's Anthony Miller asking me, so you would, I say, Anthony Miller, I have nothing bad to say about dancehall. It give me a roof over my head. I'm not biting the hands that feed me. You understand? So nobody couldn't get me done because them say me can't, before I started doing my research and studying about the whole thing about religion and all of these things, because I do my research. I leave church because the people want me to cuss dancehall. And I see some people cuss dancehall. And I right now know them still collecting them royalty checks. And them publishing checks and them talk about dancehall is Satan music. And you know that too. But it's only you alone, them can't fool me. Because I know so them still a collect them ASCAP check. And at the same dance I mean, no say nobody now got turn Christian and give up them house with dancehall, gave to them. So them can't fool you, them can't fool me. But one thing I can guarantee, I will never put something out there and it's because of my own self-interest. No. My own self-interest, me work towards that behind the scene. You understand? Me work and you understand? Look for my business, tour, set up me youth them, all of them things there, buy 2 little property, etc. Them things there when me work on behind the scenes. So me now come forward, come try use self-interest and talk. You see me I say? But if you're gonna put something out there, you must be consistent. You can't say because dancehall artists gets paid. Artists get paid. That's all matters. And then you come now in a 2020, I come tell we say, all people must get behind your cause. Because them leave off you off a poster. Because me think say it is a more pompous fee. We as an industry stand up against people who are sample and credit. When them sample, them credit other people, and when them sample, nobody know about we. Case in point, when Drake, when name Kanye West had Assassin on his album, me never see Assassin name as a feature. But me never did that talk because me want Assassin go challenge Kanye West. Me telling you to beware. Me not talk because me wish I me did that on Kanye West album. No, me I tell you say, yo, this is how them treat we, this is how them disrespect with them, not really regard we. That me I said to you, So me just use examples to point out why them don't have no respect for we. Me never use a man name, I use a man who thinks that him are the biggest thing, so me shouldn't call him name and he go up and want to heal him and some man with some weed and some Red Bull and something go disrespect me. Me just use a man, an example, to say, this is the reason why them don't respect we. You see what I say? That's why Flower Gun end up get a big piece of money. Because Miley Cyrus, them and the boy, them will write the song. Never think so them need to link up Flower Gun and clear the little line. And them ended up paying millions for it. Because Flower Gun got good lawyers and said, this is mine. How many more of that out there? Miley Cyrus and Miley Cyrus, she name Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. Sample Garnet Silk and nobody not talk about it. But me hear it. Me don't leave it alone. And that song is over 1 billion views on YouTube. Them not no respect for we. But me couldn't sample Ariana Grande melody. If I sample any pop artist melody and my song become a hit, them take everything. Just remember that. As a matter of fact, they would not clear it. Trust me on that. If you reach out to them to clear it, they will not clear it. You have to just release it and say, if them take it. Try it. Because them no respect we. Them not care about Bunty and Beenie did have good numbers. And it's Bunty and Beenie change the whole setting of Versus. Them not care about that. It's not about that. Them just want a little spice. To make the pot taste nice. But I don't remember if you mention the pepper. That's it. But them like jerk chicken. But they don't want to talk about the pepper. That's it. It's not nothing new. But when we make it slide, and when we put down the next artist, we talk about it, them can do it again and do it again and do it again and do it again, and this won't be the last time. Because we are a maladaptive society, industry, union. No, it can't be a union because it's all over the place, excuse me. You see that? Now I get no respect. Listen to all of the dancehall with him. Listen how the man them sample the whole of Sly and Robbie. Bam Bam rhythm. Act as if them not do nothing. Because nobody no go after them. Nobody no go after them. So them continue to do it. You see that? So them not care about promoting you to radio, to mainstream. Now and then them come for a little spice. And when they get the spice and it nice, them gone until them ready again for a little spice. Them come again and grab piece and gone again. They come again for your next spice. Grab a piece and gone again and act as if them doing you a favor. Listen what listen what Swiss Beats said, you know. And while you listen to Swiss Beats, what he said, listen what Swiss Beats said when Mataran did attack. Swiss Beats said they we left Beenie Man and Bounty Killer by the wayside and then picked them up. So in other words, he did Beenie. You have to understand that big sense of the nonsense and stop going on an idiot. Then the Beenie Man and Bounty in what he's really saying were trash. And it's them save them. You know hear him? Him say uno left uno say you know hear. The man say uno leave Beenie and Bounty by the wayside and them come pick them up. Remember that. So Mataran shouldn't did say nothing. Major never did say nothing. And what Mataran and Major, they were really saying that, especially Mataran, you understand, even though I don't agree with some of the things that Mataran said, Mataran was saying, yo, wanna see how frightened for them man there. But if one of you come from my little life, come make the people them get too little laugh and make the people them soon, wanna not come. Wanna nearly kill Mataran for say that. Talk to me. Mataran gets on cussing. Mataran bad mind. Mataran wish I did him. No, Mataran I said, you see how no frightened? You see how no frightened when Farina come knocking? But the Farina them no really rate to know. Mataran rate to know. Maybe that Mataran did I say. Gonna nearly kill him. Me see people, me read some comment on people say some things about magic. Eh? The people them nearly skin Mataran alive. The only thing that was missing is a Jamaica start to say Mataran slams Beenie Man for going on versus. That's the only thing that was missing. Gonna nearly kill Maggie. Maybe Maggie did that try say something. Maggie said don't frighten for them because them not really rate to know. Because when it really counts, them not gonna remember you. When it really counts, them not gonna give you no credit. When it really counts and it reach Billboard for you to get the little recognition, they ain't gonna remember that you are the spice or you were the spice in the pot. Ain't it so? Them always forget. But then we continue to forget if we have people like the king talking about as long as somebody get paid, it doesn't matter after that. So King, maybe you want to retract that, and then we can start this new fight. But until you retract those statements, King, I'm not interested in your fight. Until you retract those statements, King, because you can't start build house from the roof. King, you know say roof no build, you say house no build so. Just like how you became king for hard work and perseverance, and so you have to stand up in the industry as the king and fix up the platform before you fix up the roof. Don't come now with the roof, King, through it a leak. Foundation never good, King. That's why them no respect we. Big up yourself, King Beenie. Big up yourself, King of dancehall. And I am not being sarcastic. You are the king of dancehall. But the king must be challenged when the king step out of bound. And in this case, King, you don't look in like a real king. Unless you want to retract your statements about once you sample, it is okay to do whatever after. That not look good, King. Then you come fight now for billboard poster. So you want, no, hold on, King. Let me ask you, King. You want to fight now for one little billboard poster when you say, as long as artists get paid, that's all that matters? No, King. Make we talk, King. Well, make we talk, King. King, you really want to go fight now for one poster? When you said, according to the Jamaican Star, and you did not contest it, your wife is a politician, so maybe she can help you fix up this. You have to retract it, King. Take a shame out your eye. And say, you know, say, I misspoke. And Mr. Vegas was right. They cannot come and sample and don't give any credit and give other people credit when them sample them. I'm waiting for it, King. You know, King, you say if you say this, right now be the on top of the hill. King, if you ever say this right now, me are the man. King. Animal, right now if the king does come now and say, you know what? You know I misspoke. Vegas was right, you know. If them go sample we and I give you no credit, don't sample other acts from other markets or other genres and give them credit. But if they go and sample other acts from other genres and give them credit, I want it this too complicated to people understand. Animal, you understand because you're bright. I'm saying, King, you cannot say once we get paid, that's all matters. That is irresponsible, King. That is so irresponsible. You have to fix it, King, because you know I'm not going to let it go. So, King, before you ask us to join you in a fight for a poster recognition, clear up your argument and come. Right? Make it right, lady. Draft a little statement and you apologize to me. Because you know, so me to apologize to you if me spoke about something that you deserved credit for.